What is a premier member? A premier member is a member of Helps Network who has decided to join a club. We call it the Christian Friendship Club. Now, this club consists of other HelpsNet members. Now, the Christian Friendship Club is a separate entity within the Helps Network membership. It is a club, and it has a membership dues as part of its entrance requirement. Now, to be a member of HelpsNet, there is no fee. It is absolutely free to be a regular standard member and to build your network in HelpsNet. But as a premier member, you have a couple extra things we're adding. You have access to things like the inspirational message. This message is something that is inspirational, designed to better help your body or your soul and spirit. There are also two other helpful areas within the Premier membership where you can submit and read about members' successes and ideas. The first one is called Helpful Hints. It's here where members will submit advice on making your network of friends more successful. Now, as the Helps Network grows, there'll be a multiplicity of ideas on how to recruit your 6 personal friends and then help them to successfully employ the HelpsNet into their lives and follow through with the membership agreement. Now, there will be numerous ways on how to keep members active through all those levels of your network. It's here that you'll find many other areas of help that's submitted by members just like you. Now, there's another area that you'll have access to, and that's called praise reports. And this is where you can view and submit success stories on how HelpsNet has been useful in helping others. You may want to submit your success story of how HelpsNet or maybe other charitable giving has made you a better person and given you the feeling of satisfaction, from helping other people. It's here in this section that we'll find words of encouragement, knowing that there's still caring people in this world of a bunch of strange people. Now, only Premier members have access to these. There's another unique thing that a Premier member has access to. It's called the Bulletin Board. This is a forum where you can post your needs and you can get feedback from other Premier members. Now, like most forums, anyone can read what's posted, but only Premier members can post to the Bulletin Board. This means that every member of Helps Network, in every network in the entire program, will be able to read the needs that are posted on the Bulletin Board. And there is nothing to stop any standard or Premier member of HelpsNet to respond to a serious need that they may read about on the Bulletin Board, whether or not they are a Premier member. Well, in other words, any member of HelpsNet could decide to meet a need that's posted on the Bulletin Board if they so desire, even though the Bulletin Board is intended for Premier members. Now, the Helps Network could contain over 1 million members, even more than that. Now, wouldn't it be wonderful if every one of them were praying for your situation, or a number of them helping in any number of alternative ways? Remember, HelpsNet is made up of a network of friends who have the desire to voluntarily share and help other people. Let me give you an analogy of the idea behind the Bulletin Board. Years ago, I came across a group of Christians that started an insurance company. This insurance company was unique in that no one paid monthly or yearly premiums. There was a membership fee to enroll, and this paid for the administration of the company. But other than that, there were no fees. The company, like any insurance company, worked out deals and cost figures with medical facilities to get the lower rates for their members. But what members did agree to was to collectively commit to helping other members of the company pay their approved and covered insurance claims by dividing it equally among all the members, each one paying their fair share. Now, as an example, let's say there was 1 million members enrolled in the insurance program. Well, a family had a son who broke his leg and the entire bill from the hospital and the doctor was $2,000. Well, the cost to each individual member, if there's 1,000,000 of them, is 2/1,000th of a cent. Well, the company would compile claims throughout the month, send each family their total payment share of all claims for that month. For example, 1,000 kids broke an arm or a leg that month. Each of them cost $2,000 to get the attention they needed. The total compiled by the insurance company would be $2 million. Well, since there's 1,000,000 members, each member would be responsible to pay only $2 that month to cover the bills. Now, more than likely, the bill each month is going to be much higher than that. But since the insurance company operates the way it does, and it was a not-for-profit organization, the bill each month was much lower than the normal insurance company premium. Now, the whole idea was people getting together for a common cause. In this case, an insurance program, then using their collective power to meet one another's needs. Now, in no way are we claiming or inferring that the Helps Network is an insurance company. It's not. What we are saying is, what is wrong with a few people getting together as friends, hearing about the needs of each other, and doing something to help if we can? Now, whether a person decides to help a friend by praying, supplying the need, or giving a little financially, that's totally their prerogative. We're providing a method by which possibly thousands of friends can unite and be a help and encouragement to other friends. This bulletin board is only a forum, and nobody is required to give anything to anyone for any reason. Whatever a friend decides to do, it's totally optional. It's up to them. This fellowship of friends could be a valuable tool in helping people around the country or the world, all of them who have legitimate needs. You know, one of them could be you someday. Remember, what goes around comes around. There's biblical terminology for that, and it's whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Or I can think of give, and it shall be given unto you. There is a $10 annual membership fee to become a premier member. Why? Well, because this is a club, and you are getting something as a result of being a member, such as the inspirational messages. You get access to post to the bulletin board. You have helpful hints. You can read and post praise reports. Now, if there ever should come a time, though, remember, that Helpsnet would cease to exist, God forbid, well, so would the premier membership. Like everything, there is a no refund policy on this of your dues once you have become a premier member. So make sure that you do go to the rules and safeguards and read those. Now, you can find those located in the drop-down under the Join Now button on the main page, or on the member dashboard under the Information button drop-down. You can find information on rules and safeguards. Now remember, the prerequisite of being a premier member is that you're a member of Helpsnet. Now, you can actually become a premier member during the sign-up process. That's when you're joining Helpsnet. You do not need to pay $10 yearly membership fee if you're simply joining the Helps Network. That is free. This is if you want to be a premier member and get some of these little added features that, as a club, we're giving to each other. Hey, look, thank you so much for considering the premier membership. I highly recommend that you do become a premier member.